Yeah.
Hello, it's Sunday, June the 9th.
It is.
Yeah, it's June the 9th.
Almost.
And I'm still John Evans.
He is.
Yeah.
Just barely. I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm Howard Hall.
And you are watching Community News. Welcome to everybody. First of all, if you haven't watched us before, we air every week. And we bring you local events, local weather, things to do this week, things to do next week, and all kinds of different stuff. Also, we like to welcome our new sponsors, the Roane County Animal Shelter. And we got some cool pictures to show you.
We do, and if you go to the page, there's some of our not, I won't say our success stories, but their success stories on getting some of those animals adopted.
Yeah,
and that's really cool.
A bunch got adopted, a bunch still need adopted, and we got pictures of them.
We do.
We got a special video from multiple Emmy Award winner meteorologist Ben Cappy.
It's not infinite Emmys, but it's getting there.
He's got lots. Yeah. But appreciate that video. Excited about that. But lots to do. Also, don't forget, if you don't already, make sure to look us up on all the other platforms. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You're probably watching us on YouTube in HD. And if you want to email us, you can email us at that email address. That kicks it right off. We'll go right into things to do, which is things to do upcoming this week. Brought to you none other than Mr. John Evans.
And hey, there I am, right across the street from the park, or what used to be the park, or is some of the park. And if you've noticed, we're replacing some windows. I think we're going to end up painting the building as well. And if we
give us a new flavor,
tell us the color.
You know what I'm thinking about is trying to. They've done some really good work across the way.
The gray and the black?
Yeah, that looks good. But I'm thinking about trying to, so if you're looking downtown and you're visually seeing everything together, maybe approximating the brick color of the water department on the top and get close to that gray on the bottom, so you're tying all those colors.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we're still thinking about that, and I'm doing some masks of colors and putting them on the buildings just to see. So we're in the process of deciding. But I think, things are turning around in town a bit. And if we can help a little bit, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you get those statements on your investments and stuff, bring them by and let's talk about them. Being independent, there's a pretty good chance I can help you with those, or at least give you some advice. So come see me and have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, there is his details. All right, here we go into things to do. Again, it's things to do this coming week, and we kick it off on Monday right here.
Yeah, we're having Main Street Monday, and that'd be a good time to stop in and see me. I'll be down here for that. And they're going to have all kind of vendors downtown, and the music's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
And so come down for that, and stop in and see me, and stop in all the other local shops. And I know that the Spotted Frog will be open.
Yeah.
And they got some good stuff. So come see everybody downtown.
Koffers is always kicking, and it's really getting pretty cool downtown. It's getting better. I put it all because of the festoons.
Maybe.
They set the vibe, I think.
Yeah.
Another important day on Tuesday.
Continental Congress created a committee to draft the Declaration of Independence on June 11th in 1776. Thomas Jefferson, probably, in my opinion, one of the smartest Americans we ever had.
Yeah.
John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Roger Sherman, and Robert R. Livingston helped do that.
Yeah. And they be jamming.
They still be jamming over at the
Every
Bradbury Community Club every week on Tuesday. Is that correct? Tuesday from 6 to 10. And it costs $2 to get in, but for $2 you can take your instrument and find a group to play with. So go do that, have fun.
Yeah, they be food trucking?
Every Wednesday in Harriman, downtown Harriman, they're having a food truck. We don't know who it is, but you can check them out on Facebook, and they'll probably have it posted tomorrow or the next day. But it's always good, so don't cook on Wednesday. Go down and get you a lunch.
Yeah, they be worshiping just down the street?
Yeah, down there in front of the middle school.
Yeah.
At the First Presbyterian Church. Every Wednesday they have their adult Bible study at 7. Then their other schedule of events, they have Sunday school at 10 a.m. on Sunday. They worship at 11 o'clock on Sunday. They have the Wednesday adult Bible study. As we said, they have the Women's Association on the second Tuesday at 6:30, and Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship on the second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, lots to do. You can't be bored if you
it's a tight
unless you
schedule.
want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is wild.
Yeah, I had hiccups last night, and I got rid of them pretty quick. But this dude, Charlie Osborne, had them for 68 years.
That's amazing.
And Scott was speculating.
How do you sleep?
Maybe that's what kept his heart going,
Yeah.
because he died 11 months after he got him cured.
Yeah.
Every time his heart stopped, he'd hiccup, and it got him back going again. But
Can you imagine when they finally stopped? He had to be like,
he didn't believe it for a while.
Yeah,
He just kept
be like,
waiting on it. Okay.
wait a second.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That'd be kind of familiar, like hang on whooping cough.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 68 years. We think we figured it out, right? Tennessee Quarter Horse Association.
Yeah, Dogwood Classic at the Rome State Expo Center, and it's from the 13th to the 16th. And they're using both arenas from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and that's free to go watch.
Yeah, and they be amping it up.
They do be. And apparently this week it's a Natchez Tracers.
That's right. Natchez?
Natchez.
Nat cheese tracers?
Natural Cheese Tracers.
Yeah.
And it starts at 6:30 in downtown Crossville Amphitheater.
And this is a long tour for these guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
They probably got it down by now.
Yeah,
probably
by
got figured
now
out.
you're seeing a good show at
Yeah,
this point.
go now, because later maybe they're getting tired of it.
Yeah,
but
this is
now
the
they're
perfect
just-
time,
yeah,
right in the middle.
Go catch them right in the middle. But they're doing Steel Magnolias by Robert Harding at the Cumberland County Playhouse.
And they be bringing vegetables.
They do. They'd be farming markets.
Yeah.
And it's in Kingston at the Lakeside Farmers Market from 9 a.m. to 12 on Saturdays.
Yeah, beautiful area.
All local stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. And they be cruising for a cure.
They do. They want to cure something, but that's...
American Cancer Society.
Oh, good. That is a good cause. And it's the Methodist Campground Loop in Crossville. All proceeds there, go to the American Cancer Society.
Yeah, and they be watching movies outside.
I didn't know what this one was, but
Moana?
Moana.
I'm pretty sure it's the one where The Rock is the big Hawaiian guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right?
I think so.
He's a big Hawaiian guy everywhere he goes. But
Well, yeah, but he's an animated Hawaiian guy in this one.
Oh, okay.
And I hear it's good. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Kenny? Howard?
Part of it.
Howard
Yeah,
Kenny?
Part of it, yeah, but it's a cool one.
yeah, but it's free. If you go to Pikeville on Main Street on the 15th, you can watch it for free at 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's Saturday, and I think they're doing these like all the time, so you'll probably see
That's
this.
a cool thing.
Yeah.
We did that a little while. For a while, we put a sheet on the side of the building and blocked the street off around Christmas.
I could
and
leave
played.
the plaster on the side. We can have movie theater right here.
Yeah, but we did It's a Wonderful Life every Christmas for a while.
Oh, I would
And,
love that.
And
That's
you know,
awesome.
when we'd have chili in the office, and then when a train would come by, we'd pause the movie, everybody run in, and give them something to drink, warm up a bit, get some chili, and back
Potty
out.
break.
Yeah.
Yep, very cool.
But it's fun to do that. We need to do some of that down here again. But on the 15th also, you got the Willpower Summerfest, bringing Key West to the country at the Rustic Farms in Dayton.
Yeah,
And it's free to get in.
Looks like a good time, and the Summer of Love.
The Hippie Festival is in down there in Dayton on 230 Chickamauga Drive at the Point Park. So get down there and be a hippie.
Yeah, then you can go down to Six Little Teacups and get you some sweets while you're down there. You're halfway there.
There you go.
Even if you're a hippie, they'll let you in.
And looks like good food at Long Island Marina.
Yeah, sitting at Long Island Marina there, it's south of the river on that side. And it's Saturday, they got Sweetwater Barbecue. And on Sunday, they got CJ Tacos and Oasis.
Yeah.
And I guess today, they've got CJ Tacos as well,
too.
if you get out on the lake today.
Yeah, so get on down there. They be farming.
They do be farming at Jackson Square in Oak Ridge, and that is 8 a.m. to 12.
And they be farming some more.
But this time they'd be farming in Spring City.
That's right.
From 8 to 12. And it's to sign up to be a vendor, I think it's a $15 donation, so that's not much. So get down there, and if you got something to sell, sell it.
Yeah, very awesome. And here's a cool one. Don't forget, it's coming up Father's Day next weekend.
Yeah, Father's Day is next weekend, and they're going to have a scavenger hunt.
Yes.
We're speculating what you're going to be hunting for, but I think we're wrong.
Well, we got excited when it said scavenger hunt wings and beer
We
special.
we just imagined they're hiding
hiding.
wings and beer
Yeah, everywhere. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be.
Gourmet s'mores on Friday. Lots to do on Saturday. So take your dad down there. Live music later in the afternoon. They got biscuits and gravy. And as always on Sunday, they wrap it up with this charity brunch.
Yeah. And next week it is proceeds go to Family Promise.
Yeah, so go check them out. That wraps up things to do this week. Stick around, we'll have things to do in the following weeks coming up as well. Not as many things as this week, but that heads us into weather, which is brought to you by Roane County Animal Shelter. And this is the coolest part, is we get to show you, again, like John said, they adopted a bunch of dogs out. But these are still available as of yesterday.
Yeah, if you want Rex or Dolly, you just go down there and get it.
Yeah, those are both cute. And I think you should just take brother and sister home, or sister and sister, brother
Sunshine and Raylan.
Yeah.
Raylan looks like a cool dog to me.
Yeah, those. I bet they're related, those two.
Maybe.
And Rubble and Liv.
Rubble and Liv.
Cool. Both of those look fun. These are my two faves this week. Oh, man.
Chloe and Balto.
Both of those.
I think Tom would love Balto. We got 3 dogs already, and if by pound we got, with Bo, counting Bo, we got nearly a ton of dogs.
Gosh.
He's huge. He's about 120 pounds.
But man, those two are beautiful. I love those two. And then there's little Chloe. And there you go. There's the adoption prices.
Yep. And I agree with those, because once again, I think dogs are twice as good as cats.
Yeah.
And 5 times as good as a kitten.
Yeah. But hey, contact them. Call them up. I'm sure they got a voicemail, and you can call and say, hey, I want to get Chloe.
Chloe has that look that she's not just wanting a treat, she's demanding it. You know?
Yeah. She is cute, though. Look at her, little Chloe.
That stare.
Yeah. It's like, take me home. But we want to thank Roane County Animal Shelter. Go down there and get a pet. They've got cats, dogs, and if not, hey, go down there and drop them a donation. Take them some cat food, dog food.
Yeah.
Anything you can do to help them out. Again,
Those are longevity animals. Make sure you can handle the longevity of them.
Yeah. Don't just get a dog for a present for somebody that doesn't really want a dog. Yeah, something like that. But make sure it's a lifelong.
There's a lot of people make that mistake with things like parrots, thinking parrots can live like 60, 80 years, can't they?
Yeah, big one, yeah.
And I'm 30, let me get a parrot, and you got that thing till you die.
They will
outlive you.
They'll outlive you and your kids. Again, thank you to WVLT, Channel A, and especially Heather Haley, Ben Cathy, Paige Noel, who is only got like a week left, and Kyle Granger out there. But like I said earlier, every now and then we are thankful to get a awesome video from my good buddy Ben Cathy, multiple award-winning meteorologist,
and not just Emmys. He's got other things as well, doesn't he?
I'm sure he does. Yeah, but he's a great guy. It's getting hot out there, and Ben Cathy is going to talk to you about how hot it's getting. Here's Ben.
It is that time of the year when we finally begin to heat things up. Summer just a couple of weeks away, actually a little bit less now. And we're in for our hottest weather of the year. We've been at 87 a bunch of times at McGee Tyson, but we're going for 88 next Thursday into Friday. So if you're eating the ice cream, staying cool, that's great, but better eat it fast because we'll have some puddles. It's also got us thinking about hot cars, checking the back seat. A lot of the new vehicles on the dash, when you turn the car off, it'll say, hey, check the back seat. That's for good reason, because even though technology's gotten so much better, we still, unfortunately, in the news business, in the weather business, have to cover these hot car injuries and deaths. Take a look over here. Because of the greenhouse effect, when it's 90 degrees outside, 10 minutes after turning the car off, it's already 109. We'll work on Scott's camera movement. After 20 minutes, it's 119, 124, then 128. After 50 minutes, you get it. After an hour, it is well over 130 degrees. This isn't meant to scare you, but just that little extra reminder to check the back seat. I'm meteorologist Ben Cathy for Small Town Network. Come on, Scott.
Scott stumbled a bit there.
Yeah, I knocked a box over when I did that. But, we joke and fun about laugh about Ben Cathy, but he would be the last one to ever tell you that he won Emmy awards. Like I make fun of him because I'm proud of him. He's a good dude, but he's the last one to ever we both about it, because we're proud of him and we appreciate
But
it.
it's so nice of him to do these videos for us as well.
Totally. But that being said, we are now going to go to the weather wall.
Hey, yeah, and don't forget about your award too. Or you want to bring up awards, you got to include yours with yours.
I got a couple, yeah.
Yeah.
They're in there. So.
Well, this week, as today, as you can see, we're going to be up in the 80s, but it's kind of cloudy out, kind of grayish, but that's okay. But during the week, we got partly cloudy all the way through with sunshine all the way up to the weekend, except for Saturday. Saturday may be a crack spotted showers, but anyway, it's going to be kind of warm, stay cool, like you said, inside, eat some ice cream and all that, and our local weather radar is showing that front moving in towards the east with some showers and whatnot going on. But anyway, I'm going.
There he goes. There goes Howard. And once again, got to thank WVLT. Download their apps. They've got a news app and a weather app, and both of those can be programmed exactly to your location. It's awesome. That way you don't miss out on any news, weather alerts, anything like that. And yes, of course, thank you to Mr. Ben Cathy, as always, for these. And it's awesome. I appreciate him doing that.
So you're telling me if I put the top down on the Jeep, I'm not going to get wet this week?
Probably not.
It's a definite maybe.
Oh, probably.
If you have a Jeep and you want to take the top off and you have to leave it at home, just bring a tarp
Or a raincoat.
and bungee cords.
Yeah, or drive fast.
Yeah.
That heads us into other interests. This is stuff going on, not this week, but upcoming week. Brought to you by Be-Alls, or if you prefer, Bells with the second L silent.
Yes.
We got new pictures. They got new stuff. It's exciting. All kinds of, man, if you don't go in that place weekly, you're missing out because they rotate stuff through there so often. But don't forget, it's Father's Day.
Yeah.
And if Maddie is watching, that Guy Harvey shirt on the front there, if that's in my size, I would just bring it home.
Yeah.
But, so you can get some. That Guy Harvey on the front is awesome.
Really?
Yeah, I love Guy Harvey, man.
I don't know.
And if you're packing your stuff, getting ready for that summer trip, they've got your luggage options, tons of them. The Barbie craze thing is going on, so you can get your Barbie hoodie. That's actually very cool. The cool thing is you get all this stuff, and it's just ridiculously cheap prices. Don't forget, get your gardening hat for Dad right there. And there's a stack of all kinds of cool stuff for Dad.
Oh, any dad would like anything in that stack.
Yeah, so go down to Be-Alls, right there next to Walmart, right behind the Taco Bell and the McDonald's. But go check it out and join their rewards program. Sign up for their Be-Alls credit. You can get big discounts. Here we go into other interest.
All I'm going to say is that I'm not going to bet nothing against Mother Nature.
No. She can be heartless.
All right, we jammed out there for a minute.
But they're still doing the summer meals program, and a lot of kids out there, especially in our community here, they count on those school meals for their nutrition, and they can keep that going through the summer. But the pickup days are on here. June, of course, 5th is already gone, but 12th, 19th, 26th, and July, you got the 3rd, 10th, and 17th. And there are your locations, so you can go by and pick up meals for your child.
Yeah, and these programs those are most of the Rome County, it looks like, areas, but every county does this. Knox County's doing this.
Yeah.
But it's really important. Like you said, there's so many kids that rely on the meal they get at school. And when they're in the summer, they don't have that meal.
They don't. And, these are growing years. And if you don't have your nutrition when you're growing, that's something that impacts your whole life.
Oh, yeah. It's very important. So it's an awesome program. This is cool going on next week.
Yeah, the Dog Days of Summer Celebration.
Yeah.
And it's a drive-through event in Harriman, correct?
Yeah, and it supports the Pet Pantry program. I don't see an R. It says Pet Panty program.
That's different.
That is different.
Yeah.
The pet panties. That's underwear for dogs. That's something different.
Well,
but
they do that.
that wasn't my graphic department. I'll just have you know. But anyway, you can drive through. It's very cool. You can get your pup cups, your treats for your cats, your squeaky toys, and
Ice cream for you.
ice cream for the humans. I love how they do that, but for the humans. And then I guess that supports the panty program.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, and my good buddy Matt Cordell, we every now and then share in the Etowah group when I have something going on in Etowah. So I'm going to be sharing in the Etowah group this week. Matt Cordell, September 14th, be there or be square, because I'll be there.
Christmas for kids is a Christmas program.
It benefits the Christmas for kids.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's a cool show. I went down there with Scott. It's a cool show.
Yeah, it's a
pretty
big
good.
thing. Wilt Production Studios takes all the
Yep.
lights and sound and all that down there. So get your tickets now. It's on your screen if you, hey, here, let me come back to us for a second. And I didn't realize that I've got it so big because I was trying to, blow up the whole facts here. But I had the address off the screen. Or how to get the tickets. Down there at the bottom, you can go to Etowah Community Center, Johnson's Department Store, Excalibur Gear, and the Etowah Police Department, or at the door, but I would recommend you get them ahead of time
Yeah.
because
They will sell out.
they go fast.
Yeah.
And if you get pulled over in Etowah, offer to buy a ticket. That might help.
Actually, Matt Cordell is like an ordained officer in
Yeah?
Etowah or something like that. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's what he tells us. I don't know. Maybe it's not true. I don't know. But go see the show. It's going to be awesome. And again, birthdays brought to you by Six Little Teacups down there. And we say Chattanooga, but I call it Wicked South Kingston.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Yeah, Wicked South Kingston. Because it's not really in Chattanooga. It's way north of that. But go down there. She's got your custom-made sweets, cakes, cookies, you name it. She makes stuff that's always available in the shop.
Down at Wicketville.
Or you can call her and get custom stuff made. Or you can have a princess tea party for your kids, have their birthday party down there. But it's awesome. So call Kim down there or check her out on Facebook or the website. As you see, Monday, lots of them.
Oh, we got a lot of birthdays this week.
Everybody.
But on Monday, we got You Share a Birthday with Judy Garland, Elizabeth Hurley, and Bill Burr. And that includes Jeff Cobb, David Bailey, Martha Houston, and Cheryl Marlowe.
Good buddy Jeff Taylor, the GM over there at Country Tonight. Happy birthday to him. And Brian Recknagel.
If you're born on Tuesday the 11th, You Share a Birthday with Jacques Cousteau, Gene Wilder, and Joe Montana.
Joe. Ted Hall, anchor at WVLT. Karen Wolfenbarger. Talia Ann, Jolie Parnell, and Brendan Reynolds. Wednesday.
Wednesday, You Share a Birthday with George Bush and Anne Frank, and that includes Steve Fuller.
David Gaybauer and Chip Ottman on Wednesday.
And Thursday, on the 13th, You Share a Birthday with Tim Allen and Captain America Chris Evans.
Yes.
That includes Roger Eichelberger and Bruce Dunkel.
Yeah, Maddie's little brother, Noah Van Hoosier, and electric guitar player at Pathways Church in Sevierville, Jim McCord. Awesome, buddy. And
Friday on the 14th, You Share a Birthday with Harriet Beecher Stowe, who wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin, Che Guevara, and past and future President Donald Trump.
Yeah. Great
Keaton
people.
Bowman, Bill Roberts, and Ricky Moore.
And my good buddy Peter Iberseeder, Saturday.
Saturday, You Share a Birthday with Waylon Jennings, Helen Hunt, and Courtney Cox. That includes Billy Joe Ralston, Karen Brown, and Jim Brown.
Yeah, Sunday, wrapping it up.
You Share a Birthday with Geronimo.
Geronimo!
And Howard was telling us about Geronimo.
You got to tell us.
Yeah.
It's a tale that I guess the U.S. military was chasing him, and he had enough kahunas to where he actually took his horse and jumped off a somewhat slight cliff. Him and the horse went over.
So that's why they holler Geronimo.
That's why they holler Geronimo when they jump at a.
But when he did it, he jumped off and said, "Me."
So that's where Geronimo comes from
That's
people
so
jumping
cool.
out of
That's
planes.
so cool. Yeah.
But it includes Geronimo and Stan Laurel of Laurel and Hardy, and that includes Ginger Morgan Chapman and Linda Suttles.
Yeah. And my good buddy Zach Rickens, who used to be sports guy at WVLT. So if you have an event, no event's too big, too small, you can put it on here, garage sales, anything.
And you can get a hold of us at Small Town Network
And people do.
at gmail.com. People do. And
They do, sometimes.
And you can message us directly on Facebook as the cheapest and most cost-effective method
That's
to
right.
get a hold of us. directly on Facebook from our page.
Yeah, don't forget we have a money back guarantee. All the money you've invested in this program. If you don't like the show, we'll get it back to you.
And I tell you what, it'll be on me this week.
John's paying this week, so
If I said anything you don't like, you get your money back
immediately.
immediately.
Go ahead.
Got to thank my good buddies, Uzori, that's my Ukrainian, that's the music you hear in the background. They're fighting for their lives. It's getting rough again over there. So thoughts and prayers go out to them. Hit it, Howard.
Oh, I was going to say, Geronimo. Don't forget to research that and learn some education on Geronimo.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you actually learned something on today's program.
Yeah.
You're welcome. But anyway, don't forget to follow us, like us, check us out on all the other platforms. If you got an event, send it to us. And most of all, have a good week. So from everybody here at Small Town Network, I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
I'm Howard Hall.
Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week.